Turn it upside down, John Lund.
Who is your biggest supporter in life? What would you do if your ego got so out of control that it was destroying your relationship with that person? Ego is a funny thing. With too much, you're conceited. But with too little, you're defeated. You must find balance. And for some people, that can be hard. My ego almost destroyed my relationship with my wife, but fortunately, I discovered a trick to keep it in check. Growing up, my hero was the legendary Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was determined to be a winner just like him. Unfortunately, I often heard phrases like, "We don't want John on our team, we'll lose." I was the kid who was picked last in gym class. However, from my mom, I heard phrases like, "Never give up on what's important to you," and "Turn that frown upside down, mister." Mom, that's so cheesy. Did your mom ever say anything cheesy to you that proved to be important later in life? 15 years later, after hard training, I'm a semi-professional athlete living in Austria, just like Arnold. And I met a girl, and her cheeks were brighter than the morning sun. Stephanie. One night when we were out at a club, two guys tried to start a fight with me. But before my ego could take over, she jumped in and put them in her place. I was like, boom, those sweet cheeks were on fire. And I just found my biggest supporter in life. As an athlete, my ego is constantly hunting for ways to win trophies. One day when I was flipping through TV, a talking head told me about a unique sport. There's a new type of race for couples that is taking the world by storm. A man carries a woman over an obstacle course, and the prize is a trophy and the woman's weight in beer. Enter the world of wife carrying. I'm gonna win that trophy in beer. At first, I competed with my real wife, Stephanie, but we lost. For my ego, this was unacceptable. So I found a loophole in the rules, I got a petite race wife, and then started winning. Stephanie would be at the competitions, but she was left supporting me from the sidelines. And I would say things to her like, "Hey babe, come take a picture of me." Have you ever made a loved one feel that way? Do you think that's sustainable in a relationship? It's now 2021 and I'm prepping for the American Championships, and I am fanatical about winning my trophy in beer. In the last training session before the race, I jump over a hurdle, and when I land on the other side, I hear pop. Whew. My ankle. It's mushy. What the? I just ruptured my Achilles tendon. Lying on the grass, I'm totally defeated. I can't stand up. And I can hear my ego mocking me. "You're still that loser from gym class." In surgery, the doctor needs to cut open my leg to reattach the tendon. I've never had surgery before. I'm scared out of my mind. But Stephanie never leaves my side. She's there when they put me to sleep, and she's there when I wake up. Rehab lasts for months, and she drives me to every single session. In one of those sessions, I remember my mom's cheesy phrase, "Never give up on what's important to you." And it hits me. I gave up on my biggest supporter to win a plastic trophy and beer. Then I remember, turn that frown upside down, mister. Upside down. My attitude is upside down. I'm blessed with a loving wife, and I'm only focused on me. I should be focused on we. In that moment, it hits me. When you're talking about your achievements, you can beat your ego. All you have to do is, instead of saying me, turn the M upside down and say we. Me becomes we. Winning those races wasn't all about me. We did it with Steph's support. I didn't make it through surgery by myself. We did it together. I didn't get us out of the fight that night in the club. Okay, actually, that was all Steph. But you get my point. Feeding my ego was my Achilles heel. And the universe has a twisted sense of humor. Rehab was a massive success. We made a full recovery. The following year, I carried Stephanie in the wife-carrying world championships. And did we win the race? Not even close. But we were happy. Together, we had more fun than we ever had at any other race before. And my ego stayed in balance. Friends, who is your biggest supporter? By turning a single letter upside down, you can veto your ego and show some loving gratitude for that person. As for our future in the sport of wife carrying, to paraphrase Arnold, we'll be back. And together, we will win the trophy and beer. Contest chair.